Now to the corridor of justice, the High Court has upheld the election of Mandera Governor Ali Roba. In a jam-packed court right here in Milimani, Justice Fred Ochieng said Roba was validly elected and that the possible errors and malpractices brought up by the petitioner were not sufficient enough to alter the final verdict. The petitioner Hassan Noor Hassan has been slapped with a bill not exceeding 10 million shillings. Justice Ochieng further said the results declared by the returning officer reflected the will of the people of Mandera County. Governor Ali Roba defied the alleged negotiated democracy in Mandera, where his opponent was endorsed by the elders prior to the election. Speaking after the ruling, Governor Ali Roba says the negotiated democracy is an outdated formula of picking leaders.
I find that the elections were generally conducted in a fair and transparent manner. I further find that the results obtained by the candidates were largely verifiable. I found no flaw in the elections which was so grave as to have been capable of subverting the will of the people of Mandera County. The results declared by the returning officer reflected the will of the voters as they had been expressed through the ballot. Accordingly, I find that the third and fourth respondents were validly elected as the governor and deputy governor of Mandera County. In the event the petition is dismissed, the third and fourth respondents have asked me to issue a certificate for 3 advocates. However, I have found no reason in law to warrant the issuance of a certificate for 3 counsel. There has not arisen any novel issues of law which require the engagement of 3 advocates to represent the third and fourth respondents. I therefore order the petitioner to pay the cost of the petition to all the respondents. I direct that the cost shall be taxed by the taxing officer of this court. However, in keeping with the desire of Kenyans to keep a lead on the costs, I direct that the instruction fees for the first and second respondents shall not exceed 5 million shillings. And similarly, I direct that the instruction fee for the third and fourth respondents shall not exceed 5 million shillings. That is my judgment.
Mandera cannot retrogress by adopting an outdated formula of picking people for leadership at the expense of democracy. Even as we celebrate, we cannot lose sight of the best practices in politics and election. The people of Mandera County must shape their destiny by exercising universal suffrage rights. I am proud that the people of Mandera helped bend that moral arc a little closer to justice and democracy.